Okay, so day 21, you made it. Congratulations. First of all, on our last video, I want to just take this opportunity to, again, honor each and every one of you for making this effort, doing your thing, completing the task, and really following through with what needs to be done to make this a successful opportunity. And a successful opportunity it was. I cannot tell you the amount of feedback that I've gotten, the enormous amount of weight loss, the concerns in terms of people's reduction in their triglycerides, in their cholesterol levels, those of who had the blood work done to see some comparisons, the individuals who've had pains and joint pains dissipate. So this is what I've been taught in terms of the value of how food can either be there to help us or harm us. But most importantly, what I do want to do is I want to acknowledge my wife, Jody. Those of you who did this collectively with a significant other, a husband or wife, or whether you did it by yourself, you know how much work goes into it. And on a personal level, Jody and I have done this 2 times, right,
yes.
Joan? And both times it was Jody at the helm in the kitchen to do the shopping, to do the preparation, and I consider myself to be, a pretty responsible person, but bottom line, you did all of the work. So once again, my opportunity to thank my wife for this great participation. Folks, you know what? We think that this is the beginning, but the reality is what's most important is the rest of our life. So I hope that you see this in the vein of what I was hoping for, and that is to be a tipping point. Jody, we discussed this over and over. It's great that you did 21 days and pat yourself on the back. But folks, we have the rest of our life. And in fact, I'm hoping that as a result of eating this way, aligning the spine, eating from the vine, and calming the mind, the essence of what these little tutorials were all about, will really help you achieve our ultimate goal, longevity, and quality of life. So please, I do want to, again, recognize you and recognize Jody. And for a couple of moments, Jody.
I would like to recognize you.
Well, thank
and
you.
I'm sure that our listeners out there will agree that having you in their world to ignite their tipping point is what's critical in this. You always need somebody to strike that match and light the candle, and that's where you both, as a husband, as a father, and as a doctor for your patients and your friends, it makes such a difference. And I mean, I didn't live life like this before I met you. I never ate this way, as I'm sure most of you have had your situations where you haven't eaten so properly before, but I never was so consistent about my exercise, and I certainly wasn't somebody who spent a lot of time reading spiritual philosophy or even thinking along these lines or having the discussions that we have early in the morning. And these 3 components, the align the spine, eat from the vine, calm the mind, have made a huge difference in my world and have thus trickled down to my children, to my friends, to my coworkers. And what you've learned from this experience can do that as well. Where you started and where you are today, it's just the springboard to where you can be tomorrow. Caring enough about who you are so that you take that extra time to feed yourself the way you ultimately need to so that you can feel better and have quality of life is the whole point of all of this.
Well, Jody, very good there. Maybe next time, the next 21-day cycle, I'll let her do it. But folks, thank you very, very much. And please, the blessing, as I always say, we don't have to be doctors to help people. All we have to do is use that 4-letter word, C-A-R-E, to care enough. So the greatest joy that you guys give to me is really the opportunity to see the blessings of the nice changes that are taking place. So once again, today is the first day of the rest of our life, despite being day 21. I'm here for you. Jody's here for you with regards to recipes and anything that we can do to help this process move forward, to help yourselves, help your families, help your neighbors, anyone. Please be in touch in any way that we can. Let us help you going forward. Thank you so much.